What is up, people? Half Slap Bacon here, and we're back in Bacon's world. So, guys, last episode was pretty awesome. We got ourselves a bunch of shulker boxes, and yeah, that meant I had some stuff to do after, namely making shulker boxes and organizing them. And you might notice all my levels are gone. It's because I spent them on all the diamond gear, which is why I'm over here. Because we kind of, we used all our emeralds. Well, not all our emeralds. Pretty much most of our emeralds. Making the things, the tree in the man cave. And, yeah. Then I used most of my mending books on all the diamond loot we got. Gearing up. It's all back at the base. But what I really wanted to show you, and that's going to bring us to today, is we have some work to do. We're going to probably knock part of this mountain out a little bit and terraform a little bit more here. And I want to speed up our farming over here, because that's basically what I've been doing, is I've been doing lots of AFKing over here. And I want a melon and pumpkin farm, so while I'm AFKing here, the melon and pumpkin farm is automatically running, and not like just the little one I had, an actual good one, like a big one, so that it essentially doubles my, whoa, all over the place, my rates and stuff while we're doing all the things over here, you know? So yeah, since it's nighttime, and I got a bunch of stuff to trade, we'll go inside, and I'll show you what I've been doing with my shulker boxes before I get to trading. And I'll just cut to do that, and then we're gonna work on a melon pumpkin-y farmsies. So what I've been doing, oh, if I put it down here, it's gonna break it's gonna break these things. Oh well, it is what it is. So we'll put this here. Yes. I'll just have to, you can see I've cleaned up my box, and what I've done is we've still got our valuables, but you'll notice out of this box I took stuff like lighting out. Right? It's just like super duper high valuables now. And the reason for that is we've got this other system going on. So I've got an ore box here with, you know, enough iron, enough of all the things. It's not even full, but basically if I need to set up a beacon, or I need some gold, or some coal, or some of my favorite ore, you know, the one from the nether, which I can't remember the name of right now. Yeah, it's there. Quartz. That's it. Then I've got an ender pearl box. Pretty self-explanatory. Lighting and rail kit, guys. So in here I've got, you know, the 3 different core kinds of lighting. Obviously redstone lamps are in the redstone kit. Plus the end rods and just some rails for various projects, which I think is amazeballs. Then our good old redstone kit, which we've removed stuff like the spare stone I had in here for building more redstone, and made room for stuff like I want to start getting stacks of cauldrons in here, extra slime blocks, that kind of thing. Then of course we've got one with stone and cobble. That's it, just stone and cobble blocks, so I can pretty much work on any project. Then I've got dirt and grass and leaves. So this isn't very full, actually. I wanted to put some more dirt in it while we're here, because I don't have a super ton at the other base, but I believe, oh, maybe we don't have that much here. We need to farm more dirt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, maybe I should put some stuff away. Here, we'll get rid of this. There. And somebody outside's honking, and I'm sorry if you heard that. It's, I know it's middle of winter, but it's hot enough that I need my windows open. 7, 8, we'll say those in. and maybe those, and just leave that like so. Yeah, that's good. Let's put these back. So we can just empty that bad boy right out. There. Now we've got enough dirt in our dirt box that pretty much we should be able to start any major project, and we just have a good supply of dirt with us, right? Yeah, that's good. And of course some leaves, and it never hurts to have extra grass and all the things. I wanted to stick a couple stacks of jungle leaves in there because it's one of my favorite leaves. Like, I like to mix up my leaf colors, but oak and jungle and spruce are kind of the core three, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to have enough room to put all 2 of 3 in here if I want a decent amount of dirt, but I can at least get that. So now we've got every major type of dirt and some leaves to get a project started. And then I've just got one last one, which is like randoms, you know, stuff like TNTs, some spare wood, some fuel, sticks if I need them, bone meal if I need them, you know, string if I need it. And basically the rest is a portable potion brewing kit. So really, as it stands right now, we can pretty much go anywhere and we're good to go on just about any project, unless we want a wider variety of blocks, like sea lanterns and stuff. But that's actually what these 4 spots here are for, is so these just straight purple ones will be empty most of the time, save for when I load them up like this one. That's gonna go to our other base, since I was farming while I was AFK here. And then of course these bad boys, this is for all the farming I've been doing AFK. And actually I'm gonna take these back to the other base for future chorus. Are these all purple? What the heck? Lighting. Hey! But yeah, they're just full of all the things. So what I think we're going to do today, guys, is I'm just going to put this stuff away, and I'm going to trade up because our emerald stash here is now non-existent. And the cake is a lie. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to get started on our project today, which I think is going to be fun. Alright guys, so we're traded up with them, and I would say we're in okay shape to go ahead and spend some of our emeralds here. I've got to come back and patch that. I'm not going to do that again. Next time I'll put it on the ceiling or something. But since we're out of the mending books, we need to come visit our buddy here. And yes, I need more mending books. I've got all this new diamond gear. I leveled up. Give me some more mending books. Thank you. So that should be enough for now anyways, I figure, right? I had some mending books, so I got like a lot of the stuff done in terms of, you know, just getting, say, the armor pieces mended up. I think I've got all but 1 pair of pants mended. So now what I want to do is, you can see I've got melon and pumpkin seeds, and I think I said I wanted to do a farm, so I'm going to get all the stuff ready for that. Now we're not going to do an observer block farm. What we're actually going to do is, if you know who ilmango is, he created a super efficient farm, and I've never built it, and I kind of want to build it. So we're gonna build that, except his uses stuff like the 1.9 piston translocation bug. I'm gonna grab these just to grab some stuff for our kit while we're there. Ooh, I have a bunch. Sweet. And yeah, I'll BRBs. Alright guys, so I was actually over here just picking color palettes, and I thought I'd show you something a little cheaty, but it still does work even in 1.11. So by facing 2 observer blocks together here. We got a clock, and because I've got a pushing slime blocks back and forth with rails, now you might consider this cheaty. I'm doing it just because I'm like a little pressed for time in the fact that I don't want to craft tons of rails, so I'm just doing this to dupe up a whole bunch. But yeah, there's a modern day rail duplicator. Those just face each other, create a clock, power the piston, moves the slime blocks back and forth, dupes all the rails, and in a couple seconds, now I've got 3 detector rails because we're going to use a whole bunch of detector rails, and 1 powered rail up there because I've already got a bunch of powered rails crafted. So yeah, it's a thing. But look at that. Like, is that crazy or what? I mean, within a few seconds. Look at that. Is that insane? just in case you were ever, you know, trying to save some crafting time on rails. Yes, it's a little cheaty, but it works, guys. It works. That just saved me a ton of crafting time. So I'm going to throw these in here. That should be enough. I might change it up and do some more powered rails, actually, towards the end of our little experimente here. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get us set up. You can see I've set up a bed so I can sleep away. And I still have to go get sand. I think I might just grab the sand out of the base for now and maybe go after we're done our project to get the thing done. But we're definitely going to want a good chunk of this mountain caved out, so I think I'm going to set up a beacon. See, this is what I love about this new shulker box thing, guys. It's just, oh, I need to set up a beacon. Okay, let's drop an ore box here. Bam. Look, we got enough iron to set up a beacon. We're good to go, right? Like, it's just, it's so lovely and easy and all the things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crap! I want to tear that down. So I'll just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I'm going to set up a beacon and run back, grab the stuff, the sand and that kind of stuff, and clear this out, and then we'll get working on our melon and pumpkin farm. Alright guys, so as far as ilmango's design goes, and I will leave notes in the description for it, in case you want to check his video out. It is of course broken because of stuff like the 1.9 piston location glitch and that kind of thing, but basically, the core concept is he uses a combination of powered rails and detector rails over top of pistons to push them down on top of the melons instead of having a timer. And it's something I really like. He goes too high because we still had the translocation glitch. So we can make it a little more compact by going 1 high, which again is a huge bonus in my opinion. Oh crap, I didn't empty out my inventory. You see what happens? So yeah, what we're starting with is a 9x9 area for our rails. And do any of these have... Yeah, I'll just go like this for now. Screw it. If I don't need the block, I don't need the block. But I thought we would use brown clay just to kind of get ourselves started. Because I think it'll blend in nicely with this, right? I'm not sure if I want to keep the brown glass look or if I want to go like a light gray or something. We'll try a couple different ones when we get to that point. But that's kind of why I set up the rail duplicator, is because of the insane amount. And there's my phone like a rookie again. Because of the insane amount of rails this is going to require. I should really put that on silent for the rest of the video instead of acting like a total noob. There we go. because it is about that time of day where I'm going to start getting phone calls anyways. So basically what we want to do here is we want to start with some rails, and I want to keep it to the minimum. So we're going to use regular rails, and I might duplicate some of these as well, just to minimize the amount of, let's just go like so, the amount of speed these rails are taking. I haven't decided. In his design, he uses a piston thing. I'm gonna need that on my hotbar if I'm working with rails. He uses a translocation piston elevator to move the rail cart all the way up to the top and all the way down to the bottom. I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I just want to run them straight across. Now for here, we're going to need powered rails here, because then that was dumb. What we're going to need down here is we're going to need to go like that and like that. Now, yeah, see, that's going to connect, and that's a problem. So I think we're actually going to have to go 2 blocks and make it full speed. I think that's what he does in his video too, if memory serves me. And then these 2 blocks are going to have to be powered to make it jump, because right here in the center, we're going to have a block coming down because of water. So each level, we're going to have this. And then this layer, we're going to do like so. But then the next layer, we're going to start using the other rails and getting this all placed out so that it powers itself. So I'm going to get this first layer down, put the dirt down, all that kind of stuff to give you an idea what we're doing, and then I'll just cut and build multiple layers. I'll be RBs. Alright guys, so what I'm actually doing here is right in the center, I'm doing our good old-fashioned water block to hydrate the farm. Then I have a problem here, which I didn't think about before I placed the rails, because I'm an idiot. Oh, and I shut off haste just, you know, so it's easier to work with. And that is that I have to get under. So you can see I'm using the iron trapdoor there to power this thing. Then we've got our jump. I've got a pumpkin down there to light this, just in the one area where there's a spawnable block. And then we can just go like that to get around. Now I'm gonna have to get underneath to power all this, but I want to get the core structure going first before I even worry about that, right? So then the trick here is basically, and this is where it gets tricky, right, is we're gonna have to, because I'm going to like cheat on this and hydrate or only use one piston, because we shouldn't need a 2-layer high that we can walk in. Once the farm's set up, we should not have to come back in here, because the translocation bug's no longer a thing, right? So it should not pull the items through the pistons anymore. I shouldn't have to worry about that. So basically the way we're working, and the same as the observer block farm I set up uses, is you want as many hydrated spots around the melon and pumpkin as possible to kind of optimize growth efficient. Crap. Did I just do that? I didn't mean to do that, guys. Do I have dirt on me? I do. Sweet. As possible. So the farm works basically by alternating them so they're not competing for spaces. and then having everything go kind of one off from there. Now, I actually hadn't thought about something. How do I place these pistons if I only go one high? Because we're in survival. You know what? I might have to go. It might not be possible to place them one high. I might actually have to do like the half slab or the door thing, because if I go that way, it goes sideways, right? Or I'd have to place I'm gonna have to place the pistons first, guys. Oh, that's annoying. All this work scrapped if I want to go one high. And I think I do, just because it cuts back on the number of resources. So the pistons will be there, which means I'm going to need my clay platform all the way around from there. And then I'm going to have to do all this over again. I'm going to cut. I'll be back. All right, so this actually proves to be a huge pain in the butt placing it down, because you basically have to do about half the farm after, like, you have to do your pistons and then about half the farm, because you can only reach halfway with the hoe and the seeds, right? So I was going to go pumpkin in the center. I opted redstone block and redstone lamp, just because it's easier to place the redstone lamp over the grass block. And then what we actually need to do, and this is the tricky part, is now you want to line the detector rails up perfectly with the things, right? And it's getting night. I don't want to do this stuff at night. Don't need mobs spawning. Don't need creepers blowing up my hard work, because this is a pain in the butt and stuff. And yeah. I don't like having to do things twice. Now, did I bring the pumpkins? Oh yeah. Wait, nothing's gonna grow down there because we have a higher light level. Crap! I hadn't thought about something. I don't think it'll start growing if we place yeah. No, because we're using full slabs or full blocks instead of slabs. So what we're actually gonna have to do is it has to be pumpkins, guys, because pumpkins can be placed on, or rails can be placed on pumpkins, is the thing here, is I'm thinking. So, because, I'm not going to be able to get that from there. But I can go there. So if I go on the outer edges, like so, I should be able to break that cobble underneath. And I should have actually thought about this before I placed, because in Mango's design, he uses, what do you call it? Stuff and things. Things and stuff. He uses, yeah, things and stuff. He uses half slabs up top because one, it's cheaper, and two, it'll let the light from the pumpkins bleed through. And like I said, we have to use pumpkins because we can place rails on them because they're a non-translucent block, whereas the others, that's not going to work. So I should be able to do that like that, and then come along like so and break those. And that should, in addition to our glowstone in the center, I'm gonna lose those freaking clay blocks, which sucks, but whatever, it happens. That should allow enough lighting in here that I'm not going to have any concerns about the things not growing. They'll grow up just fine. We'll all be good. So I lose some blocks that way, which is unfortunate because I didn't think of it ahead of time, but on the whole, we're covered. And it's not the end of the world. We got like multiple mesas. So then, yeah, what we need to do up here moving forward is we need to go like in a grid pattern like this and place these where our pistons are. Okay. And then we're going to put the powered rails in between. And what will happen is as the minecart goes over a detector rail, it'll power the powered rail, push it on to the next one, so on and so forth. You follow me? So yeah, just, you know, a little bit of placing magic here or there. All right, guys, so this part is done. That was a pain in the butt because they wanted to place this way, and I want my chest system at the back so I can like see the melon farm when we walk by. So yeah, I had a struggle. This one wanted to place this way, so I had to do some little, you know, placement magic where I placed these this way and then place that so it connected that way, and then put a block over top and then broke that one and placed that one to get that to line. Yeah, it was fun, but it's all over but the crying now. So the basic concept here is can I get, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in terms of, because I don't think I could, I'd really like to just have glass there, right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I can. And I'm not sure if I want this minecart to just go back and forth or actually try and staircase it so it goes in between the levels at the back too, and just have one minecart going all the way up and down, which is totally doable. Yeah, totally doable. But let's get a minecart. Mild adjustment I didn't even think of is if I want them to go two ways, I actually need 2 blocks down like this. But that should work fine, right? Because that rail's not going to power the block. I don't know, because it's already being powered by the redstone. So I can get them to just go back and forth like so. All we have to do is that, and it will go back and forth. So I could do it that way and just put the collection system on the other end on each floor. My only concern is, will stuff grow? You know, or is it just going to go too fast so that they never grow? Yeah, I think I am going to go 1 minecart per floor. I've stood here watching with 1 on each, and they still spawn in pretty quick. Like, I'm able to see 1 spawn in, 1 break, 1 come back type thing. And once you get the delay when it's like dropping them off, it'll just increase it. Like, look how quick it is. Alright guys, so I got my system figured out. We're using a lot more brown clay than I thought. I might actually go grab the red too, the nether brick. I think I need to go back for more cocoa beans anyways, but you know, just to add another color in here, and then we'll probably do another layer of glass and just like that red brick on the outside. But I've got these posts up and down the sides, and I'll show you why. Just so it looks pretty on the outside here as I go around. What I figured I would do is I'd just put this extra turn here so I'm not putting a stop block on the outside edge where I want to decorate, and just have the solid block here. So those are now acting as kind of support beams on either side, which cuts out the view from the sides, but it blends in with the center point there. You know what I mean? It looks good. Alright guys, so I'm just trying to figure out how to get this done and make it, you know, as not ugly as possible. And on this end, it's pretty simple, right? I can just bury the hopper pipe in here. It's gonna have to go out to a dropper elevator. Unfortunately, there's just, you know, because it's the bottom layer, it has to do that. That's going to be a necessity. Now, I'm not sure if I want to route the dropper elevator on this side or that side. Reason being, I'd kind of like to have like a kill switch for when it's full. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try and play around with that and figure out how I'm going to line these ones up. And then I might switch the dropper elevator to the other side just to get like a kill switch in here somewhere. Actually, I think I probably am. Alright guys, so I think I got pretty much the basic design for the storage. So storage boxes. This light's gonna flicker whenever the dispenser's going off. And that's more just because this one's gonna stay on when the chests are full. It'll shut off the system and turn that on. So, you know, just to keep it even and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I guess we should start at the bottom here. So we have our cart going around here, and you know, the usual comparator out into a block, repeater, power the block, so it shuts it off when it's loading and unloading and all that good stuff. And I can basically close that off at that point. And then a little more complicated, at the top of this block right here, if we go up here, you can see that, look, there is a comparator out. So when the system fills up and that hopper gets full, it's going to power this block, which will power that repeater, which will power this block, which will also power that torch. But when we go up this way, what you're also going to see is it's going to power this dust, which will then power that block, which will shut that torch off, which will shut this off, which will shut that off, which will shut that off, which will turn this cart off, as well as that one. Now, as it is, whenever that cart's unloading, it's actually going to shut this off as well, which I don't mind. That's actually a pretty good system, if I do say so myself. Yeah, because that's just, you know, it's going to allow me to... Actually, I even wonder... No, it's not going to matter that that brown block was there. I was thinking about it, but it's not going to matter once I decorate. So we've got the system fully automatic. Now we just need to get her going. Which means we can place our carts at each of the locations. And we see the magic. Okay, so it's doing the top floor first, right? Starting to think I wired something in wrong here. Oh, the cart's not going for some reason. Did I miss a rail or something? Why aren't you going? Get. That could be a problem. Oh, yeah. That is a problem. So what we need here is just to replace that powered like so. And there should be enough momentum off that other rail to get it going. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, listen to that. The system is alive. The system is alive. Looks like we're good, guys. We just have to make sure it has enough momentum coming back around that corner. Actually, it should be good because all the powered rails. Oh yeah, it's laughing. No problem. So we now have our living, breathing super minecart system rocking and rolling. Yeah, look at that. When that one shuts off over there, it shuts this one down at the same time. So it'll shut the whole system off completely. I love that. That is awesome. Everything shuts down at once. Alright guys, I think I'm good with it. You can see it's quite laggy when standing close to it and looking right at it. Like quite. But look at how productive it is. Like, that all came through just while I was decorating the outside, which was not a long time. So I threw some of the dark oak in just to, you know, get rid of the squareness and mix up the patterns a little bit out in here. It's like a baby version of that farm, right? So it's all right. I don't mind it. I might tweak the setting or the sizing a little bit here or there, but I think it's more than fast enough for base villager trading, which is really what I wanted it for. You know, we still got to terraform out this mountain a little bit, and then we're going to put our sugarcane, cut it into this part of the mountain, and then, you know, detail it with a walkway and all those kinds of things. But for right now, as it stands, I'm happy with that. I probably should have used a freaking, now that I think about it. Oh, wait a minute. Did I forget a lamp in there? Is that why? Oh no, I'm just seeing it because it's on that level. Whatever. Matters not. Matters not. It was the elevation I was at. Yeah, I think it's good for now for over at this farm, right? We'll do a less laggy setup at the man cave, but this thing's supposed to be super efficient by design, so I kind of really just wanted to try it out. You know what I'm saying? See how good ilmango's concepts are. So, yeah, I'm happy with it, guys. As far as, like, getting into actual tutorials, don't worry, I'm working on some, and you will see some actual tutorials for some of my designs in the near future. Oh, is it ever laggy when you're looking at it? So, as always, guys, smash that like if you enjoyed the episode to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that subscribe for more videos, peeps. Thanks for watching. Bye.